Hey friends, Elizabeth here from Plant-Based Bride, back again with another video, and today I'm setting up two spreads in my reading journal, a stats spread for September and my October cover page. So grab a cup of tea or coffee, maybe your own reading journal or bullet journal, and hang out with me for 10 minutes or so. I'm starting with some of my tea-stained paper. I'll link the tutorial I made if you're interested in making some of your own. It's super easy, and I'm just ripping some pieces and gluing them into my journal. Tea-stained paper makes such a nice base for a more scrapbooky feeling spread. I have all of my stats. These are the graphs and charts that I use in my reading wrap-up videos. I make them in Canva, and I just size them down and print them out so that I can use these in my journal. The first time I made a stats spread, I hand drew every chart and graph, and as much as I liked how that turned out, it took a very long time. So this is my slightly quicker version that I think still looks really nice. For the pie charts, I'm cutting out the circles, gluing them in, and then adding in the labels for each section along with the percentages. But for the graphs here, there's a little more work involved. I cut out each individual bar and glue them down, creating the X and Y axis around them and adding the labels in. I've been reading a lot of cozy and spooky, atmospheric sort of books in the last month and a half or so, and I've really been enjoying it, though I have had some misses recently, which I'll have to wait and share with you in my reading wrap-up. Or you might see a less than positive Goodreads review pop up if you follow me over there. Isn't it always the worst when you're really enjoying a book for half or 3/4 of the way and then the ending just ruins everything? Because that's happened to me twice in the past week, and I am not happy about it. All of the supplies I'm using in this video will be linked in the description box down below if you're looking for anything in particular, and please let me know in a comment if I missed anything so I can add it. Pulling out my stamp set to add all of the headers and labels for all of the charts and graphs, as well as the last couple stats, my books read and pages read in September. And once they're all labeled, it's time for the finishing touches, I love to use a bunch of washi tapes in earth tones to fill some of the empty spaces, and then to go in with either a fine liner or in this case an acrylograph and add a couple little details again just to fill those empty areas. So since it's fall, I decided to fill those spaces with some leaves and branches and then just some randomly placed dots. With a stat spread finished, it's time to work on my October cover page, and I'm starting again with some tea-stained paper, gluing it in and cutting away the excess. And then I'm grabbing the couple images that I printed out to use here. So I've been really enjoying using a large image that I can cut into a square for sort of the main focal point of the cover page. And then a few smaller images I can use on the opposite page just to complement it. So I found this picture of a redheaded woman looking over at a foreboding castle over on Pinterest, and I thought it was awesome. Felt so spooky and fall-like, and I could pretend that the red-headed person was me. And to complement that, I have a old dark library, a twisty staircase, and a manor in the forest with fall leaves all around. This time I decided to also include a quote, which I don't think I've done on a cover page in my reading journal yet. But I found this one and I thought it would be perfect here, and it fit really nicely on the spread. Shadows mutter, mist replies, darkness purrs as midnight sighs. Very spooky. Now just adding some extra details to finish this off. So again, washi tape, a craft sticker, and using my pen to add some little accents here and there. I also grabbed my brown acrylograph to add a couple scribbles. And that's it for my 2 reading journal spreads in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a like if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave a comment down below with the number of books you've read so far in 2021. I'm super curious to see how you're all doing. If you want to also leave what your goal is, that would be cool too. Hopefully you're on track for your goals or even surpassing them. I want to take a moment to thank my patrons for their support. Extra special thanks to our newest patrons, Jen, Carrie, Nikki, Shauna, Katerina, Emma, and Safia. Welcome all of you to the squad. We are so excited to have you. If you at home want to join the squad, feel free. There's a link in the card and in the description box down below. And with that, I'm going to get going. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you really soon in my next one. Bye, friends.